2026 NFL Flag Football Draft. Are you guys excited? I can't wait to see where you're going to go and what kind of impact that you're going to make with your new team. This is an exciting time, and really excited that we have the opportunity to do an in-person draft and to see where the selections are going to take you. I do want to talk a little bit about the flow of the evening. So the way this is going to work is when your name is called, you will come up the right side of the stage. You will come kind of towards the center, and we're going to take a picture with your team's jersey. So parents, feel free to come to the front, take a picture, take a moment there, and then we will exit off of the left side of the stage, and you'll just go back to your seats until the entire draft has come to completion. I will come back in a little bit, give you some more announcements, and then we'll dismiss to the gym for your meet and greet with your coach, where you'll actually get your jersey and you'll get your shorts, your belts. You'll exchange phone numbers and all the things that you need to talk about with your coach. That will happen in the gym following the actual draft. Are y'all ready? Let's get into the 2026 NFL Flag Football Draft.
All right, good evening, everybody. You ready to roll? We ready to see who's playing where? All right, let's get started. Here's our draft order. It's in alphabetical order, so you'll have the Cowboys, the Dolphins, the Rams, and the Saints. And again, the draft order and player selections are alphabetical, okay? So with that being said, let's get started. The Cowboys are on the clock. The Cowboys select Jet Allen. Jet Allen is a Cowboy. Jet's favorite athlete is Tyreek Hill. Congratulations, Jet. All right, congratulations. Up next now on the clock will be the Dolphins. The Dolphins are on the clock, and they select Parker Brown. Parker Brown, come on up. Parker's favorite team is the Philadelphia Eagles. Parker is a Dolphin. Congratulations, my friend. All right, congratulations, brother. Up next will be the Rams. The Rams are on the clock. The Rams select Connor Kupp as their selection. Connor's favorite athlete, Ray Lewis. Congratulations, big guy. Congratulations, buddy. All right, the Saints now are on the clock, and the Saints select Carter Daniels. Carter Daniels, come on down. You're a member of the Saints. Carter's favorite team, the Dallas Cowboys. Congratulations, Carter. All right, the Cowboys are back on the clock. The Cowboys are coached by Chris Smith. The selection is in. Kanud Busby, welcome. You are a Cowboy. Busby's favorite athlete is A.J. Brown. Congratulations, Kanud. You are a Cowboy. Up next now on the clock, the Dolphins. The Dolphins select Layla Clowers. Layla Clowers is a Dolphin. Layla's favorite team is the Tennessee Volunteers. Layla, congratulations. Congratulations. All right, up next. The Rams are on the clock, and the pick is in. Jay Goins. Congratulations. Jay's favorite team is the Tennessee Volunteers, and he's going to the Rams. Congratulations. Up next, the Saints. The Saints are coached by Carson Meade and Sam Sexton. The selection is in. Macy Graham. Macy Graham is a Saint. Macy's favorite team is the team up north, also known as the Kentucky Wildcats. So congratulations, Macy. All right, back around the horn to the Cowboys. They select Renly Busby. Renly Busby, congratulations, you are a Cowboy. Renly's favorite team is the Seattle Seahawks. Congratulations. Up next, the Dolphins now are back on the clock. Ben Schaefer and Justin Clowers, the coach. This pick is in, and Jamie Keith is a Dolphin. Jamie's favorite athlete, Tom Brady. Congratulations, Jamie. He's having one of those watch parties at home there where everybody's gathered around. Up next now, the Rams are back on the clock. The pick is into headquarters, and Gabe Lawson is a Ram. Gabe's favorite superhero is Superman. Congratulations, Gabe. Up next now, the Saints are on the clock. The Saints select Henley Hatfield. Congratulations, Henley Hatfield. You are a Saint. Henley's favorite athlete, Caitlin Clark. Congratulations, Henley. Back to the Cowboys now on the clock. The pick is in, and the Cowboys select Leonidas Julian. Favorite athlete, Nick Bosa. That tells me all I need to know about this young man right here. Punisher. Congratulations. All right, up next, the Dolphins. The Dolphins, the pick is in. Adelie Lemon is a Dolphin. Favorite team, the Tennessee Volunteers. Congratulations on going to the Dolphins, Adelie. Up next, the Rams, coached by Brennan Burge and Mac Fritz. The pick is in, and Grant Nelson has been selected to go to the Rams. Grant's favorite athlete is Derrick Henry. Congratulations, Grant. You are a Ram. All right, up next, the Saints are back on the clock. The Saints, with their selection, takes Jace Jones. Jace Jones, congratulations. You're a Saint. Jace's favorite team, the Tennessee Volunteers. Congratulations, Jace. Moving along here in the 4th and 5th grade division, the Cowboys are back on the clock. The pick is in, and Marley Smith has been selected as a Cowboy. And Marley just rips out every Tennessee fan's heart with her favorite team, the Michigan Wolverines. Congratulations, Marley. Up next, the Dolphins. The Dolphins select Bo Schaefer. Bo Schaefer means business with the Dolphins. His favorite athlete, Joe Montana. Congratulations, Bo. Up next, the Rams on the clock. The pick is in, and Willa Smith is going to the Rams. Willa's favorite athlete, C.D. Lamb. Congratulations, Willa. All right, back on the clock goes the Saints. The Saints, the pick has come into headquarters, and Lucas Rodner is going to the Saints. Lucas, congratulations. His favorite team is the Seattle Seahawks. Congratulations, Lucas. Congratulations, Lucas. Moving along here, the Cowboys back on the clock. The selection has come in, and they take Hatham Spangler. Hatham Spangler is a Cowboy. His favorite athlete is Tyreek Hill. Congratulations, Hatham. Up next now, the Dolphins are on the clock. The Dolphins, the pick has came in, and Zane Wilson, your name has been called. Zane's a Dolphin. His favorite team is the Los Angeles Chargers. Congratulations, Zane. Back on the clock, the Rams. The Rams making their selection. Who is it? It's Joshua Suttles. Joshua Suttles is going to the Rams. His favorite team, the Chargers. Congratulations, Josh, on going to the Rams. Up next now, the Saints. Who does Carson Meade and Sam Sexton take? They take Gannon Summers. Gannon Summers is going to the Saints. Gannon's favorite athlete is Jalen Hurts. Congratulations, Gannon. And that completes our 4th and 5th grade division draft. I'll turn it back over to Commissioner Honeycutt for our next round of instructions.
Are you guys excited now? You know where you're going? You know who you're playing for? You can't wait for the first week, right? Well, if you'll take a second and take a look at this schedule. Parents, please take pictures of this. That will be helpful. Also, we will be posting this information on our Facebook page. So please take a moment, like things, share things, and let's try to promote that page the best possible so that we can continue to grow this league. There are a couple schedule things that I want to highlight right now. We talked about we're going to play on Monday Night Football, right? That's going to be exciting, except for week 2. So we do have a slight change in the schedule because of a baseball conflict. So we are moving that game into a Tuesday night. And having said the thing about baseball, I do want to let you guys know as parents to just be aware that during certain baseball practices or games that we will be playing at the same time, we do take a slight risk in foul balls entering the playing field or the stands. So just be aware of that and kind of be just think about that as you choose your seat. And as we continue on with the schedule, you're going to see you will play in the first session. You will play in the first session, which is at 6 o'clock, and you will be on fields 3 and 4. Fields 3 and 4 are the ones opposite the school. So the field number 1 is on the scoreboard side, and they're number 2, 3, and 4 like that. So you will be on fields 3 and 4. And if you haven't played in the past, I do want to make sure that you guys are aware that we do not allow parents on the other side of the fence. So you have to stay off the track. That's a school rule, not a NFL flag rule. And we just want to make sure that we comply the best that we can with that rule. And so here's the regular season schedule, and then we do have a playoff schedule that has some slight changes. So make sure you take a picture of that and notice there could be potentially field changes as well as some time changes is always something that you want to be aware of. For example, the Super Bowl would be a different time than your normal game time. We are excited about having the playoffs and the Super Bowl in this division, so make sure that you guys stay tuned. Before we dismiss to the coaches to talk about your jerseys and how they're going to communicate with you, I do want to share one piece of information about the flags. They may talk to you about this, but I wanted to bring this up so you know. The flags, depending on the height of the child, can be a little bit challenging. The flags cannot be cut. You cannot cut the flags. You can trim the belt. So the belt is made, it's a one-size-fit-all, so it'll fit adults all the way down to preschool are using the same belts. They are team-specific. Feel free to write your child's name on the belt. That's always a great way to write them on the flag and the belt. They are team-specific, so at least we know which team to take them back to. But when it comes to trimming the belt, you need to make sure, because they have this silver locking mechanism to keep them from sliding out, because it's a nightmare in the middle of a game to try to adjust the belt. You can trim it, but make sure you take a piece of duct tape at where you're going to cut it and cut it through the duct tape to keep it from fraying. Every year we have an issue in the middle of a game trying to fix a belt, and that will help us as we go along. If you do decide to trim it, which is totally fine, I understand that those can be kind of long. But if you don't, it needs to be tucked in the shorts so that it doesn't get pulled on with the flags. If you have any questions about that, please feel free to see your coach at your meet and greet session. Okay, so as we dismiss, you see these doors down to the lower left front. I'm going to dismiss the coaches to go get set up in the gym. I would suggest that the coaches create a little bit of space, maybe on the four corners, and hold your jersey up so they know where to go. And I'm going to ask that you guys exit kind of through this door, which will put you in the hallway beside the gym, and that will keep the flow coming in as our next session begins to kind of trickle in. Again, if you have any questions, please feel free to do that. If not, man, we'll see you next week for week 1 of our Flag Football League.